Good evening, I'm Mary Alice Demler. Scott is off tonight. Hochul spoke to New Yorkers today about an array of proposals and topics, including minimum wage, public safety, and bail reform. Hochul says New York's bail reform laws need improvements, and she plans to make some changes soon. 2 on your side's Andy Payton joins us tonight with what that might include. Andy?
Mary Alice, good evening. Just a few months ago, when Lee Zeldin and Kathy Hochul were squaring off, it seemed Lee Zeldin was the one emphasizing changes to the state's bail reform laws. But tonight, Kathy Hochul is now seeming to make it a concern of hers going forward.
Tonight, in front of a room of New York elected officials at her State of the State address, Governor Kathy Hochul now suggesting a change in the state's controversial bail reform law.
The bail reform law, as written, leaves room for improvement. And as leaders, we cannot ignore that.
Announcing her wishes to strike down the state's least restrictive measure clause that would allow judges to set bail without having to consider the least severe conditions to ensure someone's return to court.
The way it's manifested itself since bail reform is that when a judge factors in the least restrictive measure, they put the least restrictive dollar amount on the person, which makes it easier for the person to get out now.
A problem the district attorney says he's seeing directly on the streets of Buffalo, as he believes the current reform law is allowing criminals to become repeat offenders and contribute to the 70% of unsolved homicides in the city.
I do believe, and we know this from our intelligence, that there's a small group of people who are committing like 80 and 90% of our violent crime.
And that was our Andy Payton reporting. Governor Hochul also said today that she hopes to focus even on more proactive measures to decrease crime rates, announcing major investments in mental health services, education, and gun reform.